All right, so guys, it's James with 945 Industries. I'm with Austin here today.
What's going on?
We're gonna be doing a ballistics test for you guys. I got our dummy Rufus. He's got on our regular QAPL like EDC bag, and today we're gonna be putting this side armor plate into the back of the bag here, and we're gonna be running a ballistics test to see what it can withstand, see if it's possible to actually run this setup. We've gotten lots of questions in the past. Is it possible to run any kind of armor protection in one of our EDC bags? Given that it does, when you normally wear it on the chest like this, it protects, a pretty large portion of the chest and torso. So it's a good little hypothetical. We're gonna test it out today. All right, so today we have this is a 3A plate. So it's rated to stop most handguns, including powerful rounds like 44 Magnum. So we're just gonna, put in the back pocket here. Conveniently, this fits. I was doing some research and found this armor plate like a couple weeks ago, and conveniently it fits in the back of our bag here almost perfectly, like it was made for it. And just like that, it's lightweight. It fits perfectly in the back there. So hypothetically, if you did want to run this setup, you still got plenty of space in here. You could put your firearm and mag holder or whatever else, other accessories and stuff. So yeah, let's just put it to the test. We got a number of pistols and like a rifle today, of increasing caliber. So we're just going to see what it can withstand and what would happen if you hypothetically ran this setup.
First up, we got the 22 and this old ass revolver.
Yep, Smith & Wesson 22 revolver. This is the weakest of our rounds, so I'm expecting the bag or the armor plate to survive.
So there's our entry.
Yeah, that looks like it definitely hit the plate. So it definitely hit the plate. There's the entry point, and you turn it back, there's no exit. No exit. So
22 is easy money.
Yeah.
This thing ate it.
So okay, so far the plate's doing good. 1 for 0.
Next up, we got the 9mm.
Okay. All right, 9mm test. Let's go. All right, guys, so this is what happened to Rufus after our 9mm test. We actually just shot 2 rounds into it. We just kind of lit it up. And so 1 round did make impact. That's just from the force of the impact with the plate is absorbing the energy of the round, and then the deformation like pushes the plastic out of the way. But we also shot it the second time, and it went to the very low side here, had a very small little exit. It went through and through, and it did not hit the plate. So this kind of just goes to show, if you guys were to wear this in real life, it's gonna stop the 9mm if it hits the plate, but it's also like you're pretty exposed, So if you are looking for that optimal armor protection, you're not gonna get at with this setup, That's why we don't recommend this. All right, guys, we got 45. Let's see what this can do.
That might be right on the zipper.
Yeah. Oh,
so
yeah, you definitely hit it. I see that deformation in the back there.
So this is why I wanted to re-hit it right on the money with the 45, because you see, I mean, that's going to be like getting front kicked in the sternum.
Yeah.
Yeah, it stops the round.
Yeah, look at that, dude. You can even see like the layers.
That shit's going.
See the layers of Kevlar in there.
This will sit your ass down for sure.
Yep.
Let's see what the 357 will do to this bad boy. We've got the Colt 357 revolver. This thing is going to tear the bag and probably the plate up too, but I think it will stop the rounds, but we're going to shoot it a few times and see.
Okay, just light it up. With the one hand. All right, guys, so this is the state that we found Rufus in. And we actually hit it right on the buckle there, so the bag is kind of messed up now. But let's check out the plate. Want to do the honors?
So we shot this thing several times with the 357, and it's in rough shape. I can tell immediately right away this is from it being hit at an angle.
Yeah, we got all these like deformations in the back now.
If you need armored plates, don't run this setup. Just don't do it.
No.
But it is interesting to know what would happen
Yeah.
If you got shot several times in the chest with a 357
I mean, I've just gotten lots of
revolver,
questions over the years of like people asking like, what would happen? You know, can we ever run armor plates in this bag? And it's like, yeah, the answer is yes. You know, it will stop, but at the same time, like it's pretty minimal protection. So, you know, you're running that's your trade-off there, I guess.
All right, so this thing's already in bad shape, but we're gonna continue shooting it.
All right, you got me?
Yep.
Okay, I'm just gonna mag dump, dude. I could still barely aim the plate. You guys can see, like, it does provide the protection that it's rated. Like, it stopped all the rounds, but it's just, you know, the trade-off is, like, it might look more concealable, not as conspicuous, but the trade-off is that it's still, like, pretty minimal protection overall. So, you know, we definitely don't recommend this as like a true means to protect yourself. If you want optimal protection, use a real plate carrier. But yeah, this just goes to show what would happen if you did put one of these plates in our bags. What's going to happen? So,
yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, you're not gonna like carry this as as a replacement for a plate carrier or anything like that. But it is kind of cool to know that you can take one of these side plates for 35 bucks and stick it into the back pocket that you'd otherwise just be keeping like a passport or cash or whatever. It's not like the most accessible pocket. So with this thing, it fits in there perfectly, and then you still have a little bit of extra space to carry whatever else. So some of you might say, well, hell, it's worth the 35 bucks. I'll just throw it in there and it's covering my chest and my heart and a lot of other vitals. So it's not a terrible option, honestly. And I don't know, it's just something to think about. You know, it could be worth purchasing one of these and throwing it in there. So it was just mostly just fun to shoot up though and destroy. So
100%, guys. This thing is totally obliterated now. So we shot this thing up to smithereens. I mean, holy cow. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope this was a informative video for you guys. Also a fun video. Have a good one. Peace.